This video will review how to remove and install the rear derailleur, which is the shifting mechanism at the back of the bike. Derailleurs are often removed for services such as overhaul or sometimes simply for replacement. Removal is also needed in order to check and align the derailleur hanger, which is the part of the bike that holds the derailleur. We will first look at the more common derailleur mounting systems and then finish with a look at the less common non-integrated derailleur systems. Begin by shifting to the smallest sprocket in the rear and the front. This slackens the chain and makes it easier to take the derailleur off. Some derailleur models have a cage lock that will also slacken the chain. If there is a clutch release lever, pull it to help free the cage. In fact, it can even help if you drop the chain off the front chainring entirely. If you're removing the derailleur in order to check the hanger alignment, the chain and shift cable can stay attached. However, if you're going to replace the derailleur, go ahead and remove the shift cable from the derailleur and then remove the chain. The chain running through the pulley system of the derailleur and sprockets can get confusing. It can help to get a couple of reference pictures before removing it. See our chain playlist for more on removing chains. For this bike, we only want to check the derailleur hanger alignment. The cable and chain can be left in place. Here are some examples of how the derailleur stop mechanisms are oriented against part of the derailleur hanger called the tab. This is the B-screw, and it controls the clearance of the pulleys to the sprockets. This design has the B-screw pushing directly against the tab. However, this model uses an extra linkage piece called an axle link that sits on the tab here. Here, a different design uses a special washer that presses against the dropout tab. The B-screw then presses against this washer. Using the appropriate wrench, loosen the mounting bolt at the hanger by turning counterclockwise. To minimize any chance of thread damage, support the derailleur with the other hand, keeping the tool square to the hanger until it is fully disengaged. The derailleur is now off the bike. If the chain and cable were left attached, simply allow it to hang. The hanger can now be checked for alignment. See our derailleur and shifter playlist for more on that process. That was removal. Now for installation. First, consider mounting bolt thread preparation. New derailleurs sometimes come with a dry patch of thread locker already in place. That is considered thread preparation, so install these as is. Another choice is to apply a mild thread locker such as Park Tool TLR1. But if nothing else, at least lubricate the threads. This will allow the mounting bolt to fully secure and hold the derailleur tight. If there's no chain attached, it makes things easier, but the basic process is the same with or without a chain. When installing, hold the body rotated back. This allows the B-stop mechanism to clear the hanger tab that you observed during disassembly. Here, the B-screw will clear the tab while being installed. But here, the derailleur axle bracket has the stop that must clear the tab while the derailleur is threaded on. And here, the stop washer is placed behind the tab. Use the shaft of the tool to help you visualize thread alignment as you align the mounting bolt square to the hanger. If there's a lot of resistance as you thread it in and it feels like the threads are bad, stop and inspect. Damaged threads can often be repaired. See repair options in our video playlist. After the mounting bolt is fully threaded in, rotate the derailleur forward. This ensures the stop mechanism is in the correct position to contact the hanger tab when it is fully tightened. Secure the derailleur bolt to full torque, typically 8 to 10 Newton meters. If the chain was left in place and you used a cage lock or a clutch lever, restore these to the riding mode. If the chain was removed to install a new derailleur, it can now be reinstalled. If you took pictures, use them now as a reference to route the new chain. See this video on chain installation to finish the process. Some bikes are designed without the derailleur hanger as part of the frame. These use a bracket that bolt to the outside of the dropout. Securing the rear wheel provides more holding force for the bracket and derailleur. To remove the style, first remove the wheel. Remove the shift cable and chain now if you're replacing those as well. Loosen the bolt holding the bracket to the dropout and slide the derailleur off. Slide a new hanger up to the end of the dropout. Hold the axle slot of the hanger aligned to the slot of the dropout and tighten the holding bolt. Reinstall the wheel. That was how to remove and install a rear derailleur. Now it's time to look at the shifting. See our video, how to adjust a rear derailleur. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time we can help you with the problem.